in need of an impact driver to fasten large screws, bolts, and hardware. The right impact driver can be essential for tackling larger projects and more intensive jobs. If you are working with tougher materials, looking to reduce hand strain, or just want to avoid stripping screws, using an impact driver can make a tough job a whole lot easier. We carefully measured, weighed, and timed dozens of performance test metrics on these products, while also looking for tiny details such as the usability of the bit holder, as well as the pattern and effectiveness of the target lights. We judged the comfort and ergonomics of each driver and pushed them to their limits by maxing out their torque capabilities. There are many products available to choose the 4 best impact drivers of 2025, each with different characteristics. To help you make informed and perfect decisions, I did extensive research, wrote tons of reviews, and compiled a list of the 4 best impact drivers of 2025 from reputable brands. After much research, I found these very helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Best Tool Only Impact Driver Milwaukee M18 Fuel. 2,953. The Milwaukee M18 Fuel. 2,953 dished out impressive torque and speed in our testing, easily breaking loose bolts tightened. 2 300 foot-pounds and pulling ledger screws out of plywood in 3 seconds. Those looking for a strong driver for tough jobs will not be disappointed. We were glad to discover that the Milwaukee 2,953 improved upon the previous version, a 2,853. I like that this updated version features a brighter, more effective light. For working in dark spaces, noted testers, the M18 Fuel also now features a quick change collet for more convenient bit changes. The Milwaukee is compact, measuring in at a length of only 114 millimeters, making it great for jobs in tighter spaces. Although Milwaukee 2,953 offers a good selection of larger-sized batteries, we should note that the M18 Fuel died much faster than drivers like the DeWalt XTR Max 24 volts, only removing 51 ledger screws and 3 lag bolts, while the DeWalt removed 103 screws and 7 bolts. If your DIY project demands a long battery life, you'll want to make sure to budget for a larger battery or consider opting for the DeWalt XTR Max 24 volts, which has the best battery performance in our testing. For those already committed to a DeWalt battery, we found that the DeWalt Atomic DCF 850 offers similar torque power and speed as the Milwaukee, making it a great alternative for DeWalt owners. Number 2. Best on a tight budget Black+Decker 20 volts. Max Impact Driver BDCI 20C. The Black+Decker 20 volts Max BDCI 20C is a great entry-level impact driver available at a very accessible price. The BD was fairly quick when it came to driving ledger screws from plywood, taking around 6 seconds during each trial. It wasn't the most powerful unit we tested, but it can take on small projects like building shelves or taking apart appliances. I think this is a good impact driver for those with light-duty projects that don't need an expensive driver with a ton of power, noted our testers. At the end of the day, if a tight budget is your highest priority, this impact driver works well for light-duty jobs and definitely beats hand tools. But if you need a powerful tool for bigger jobs and are open to spending more, the Makita XDT13 scored significantly higher in every test and is a great alternative. Measuring 168 millimeters, the Black+Decker is the largest impact driver we tested and seems clunky and dated compared to others. The speed, torque, and battery performance were all unremarkable, but it did complete the testing and functions well, considering the price. Although its test performance was mediocre, we still found it to be a versatile and capable tool. Number 3. Porter Cable PCC K647. This run-of-the-mill tool failed to win any accolades, but should do a decent job with most products earning a spot. In the middle of the group, the Porter Cable PCC K647 couldn't clinch an award, but is far from our least favorite impact driver. It's fast, it packs a surprising amount of power, and it has a solid set of convenience features to help you get your projects done faster and more efficiently. However, it does drive in screws noticeably slower and has less torque than the best impact drivers, along with a significantly lower score in our battery test. We think the Porter Cable PCK647 is a solid option for most DIYers or weekend warrior homeowners, but might not have the battery life, speed, or torque required by a pro or an avid DIYer. The PCK647 made an impression on us with its faster than average speed at driving in screws, particularly with larger lag bolts. This impact took about 26 seconds to fully set a 1/2x3 lag and 12 seconds to remove it, almost on par with the fastest times of around 15 seconds to insert and 6 seconds to remove. It also did relatively well in our ledger screw test, only taking an average of 4 to 7 seconds to fully seat a 3/5/8 long screw and stack 2x12s or plywood. This result is just a bit slower than the best impact drivers, taking only 3 to 4 seconds to accomplish the same task. Number 4, DeWalt DCF809B Atomic. Finishing a little below average overall, the Atomic struggled to stand out from the rest of the pack. We didn't think that the DeWalt Atomic DCF809 is a bad impact driver by any means, but we were overall unimpressed by its performance. We found it to be a fairly uninspiring product that is decently fast, with solid amounts of torque, but delivered lackluster results in our battery test and is on the louder side compared to the other products. We did like that this tool has a surprising amount of power relative to its size, but this was far from enough to merit giving it an award. The Atomic DCF809 is one of the most compact impact drivers in terms of front-to-back lengths that still packs a decent amount of power. It might be worth considering if you already have compatible batteries and are always working in cramped areas. Otherwise, the Atomic failed to impact us much. This tool was also a little faster than average in our speed tests, only taking 5.26 seconds to drive a 3.625 ledger screw into stacked sheets of plywood or 2x12s. It also was quite quick at driving in an inch x3 lag bolt in our tests. It's only taking 22 seconds to sink it to its full depth and 10 seconds to remove it. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you need more product information, please visit my YouTube channel. If you want to know the details of a particular product's details, please comment. That's all from my end.